You know, in a way, some of the music that's playing right now kind of reminds me of some of the areas in Metroid Prime. I don't know why I'm getting like some almost Phendrana Drifts kind of vibes. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. I don't know, but those are some of the slight vibes that I'm getting there.
Huh?
So, what?
Hey, did you guys hear something?
No. What, me speaking? Since I started the stream? Anyway, so I mentioned during the last stream how I had gone out on the Friday and come back that day, the Saturday, from a trip to the lake with a friendo of mine. The same friendo that I had gone on that crusade with. And then today, Sunday, was going out for my grandma's 90th birthday party. So that was an interesting gathering. There was about 50 or so people. They live a decent bit out of town. We went to a park that was in the area. So, you know, it's still a little bit over an hour driving to get out there one way and then an hour back. So I've been doing a lot of back and forth all over the place lately. This time I was the passenger rather than the driver though. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna explore in Xenoblade. So that's what I did. So I've been exploring around here. You can see I kind of did a circumference. I found another like Hulk, another like camp thing that could be made and stuff over there. There's a secret spot there. There's another secret spot that I found. Whoa, crazy, super secret. There's some quest thing here apparently. Something or other. Haven't gotten over there yet. But yeah, let's just see here. Yeah, it'll be interesting to hear there for sure once remixes of things like that start coming out. But yeah, hope you are doing well today, Guzma, and you as well, Eagle, who I see redeeming absolutely nothing there. Only the best redemption ever. Let's just see here. So I started exploring with like the first area of the game, and I mapped out like a lot of it apart from like some of this inside bit. I looked at an interactive map online because apparently people are saying that you can just find every location and landmark and then you'll have like the full map like previous Xenoblade games. But unlike Xenoblade 1, it doesn't show like the locations that you visited before, like the actual names of them. Just have to like hope that, you know, by being in that area, you've probably gotten it. So I kind of miss like there actually being the names there and stuff. But you know, I made sure that I got like, that I'd been through most of the areas. But one of the things, I think it's this upper area over here I couldn't get. No, wait, it was this. Because like I could get over here and be on this lower area, and this is where we had like Teach's side quest thing. But I don't think I can get to here unless I come in here through like some other area, because it showed on the map that there was like a thing here, like a loading zone that goes to another area. So I think I need to be in some other area and then come here before I can get every location and landmark in like the first area of the game, the Yesha region. So I was like, let's start exploring the next one. So I started exploring the next one, and I did a little bit of a circumference around here as like the main big area that I was missing. And it's this whole like crazy sandy area that I'd never seen before. So I is there a supply drop over there? So I kind of got the intro cutscene to this area of it being like, Dainag Desert or whatever the heck it was. So apologies that was off stream, but like, whatever, I guess. So I was exploring a little bit. We'll probably finish off chapter 5 tonight and stuff. Hell yeah, the best, and you're doing all right. Nice, Gusa. So take a bit to give you the update. There's no rush there. Don't worry about that. I literally have to wait until, oh, I got a freaking another landmark. Wow. I have to wait at least until like later tonight for me to see if YouTube puts up a fuss about like the current version that goes up anyway. So is A-okay there? Whoa, the lighting suddenly changed there. I just kind of want to see the supply drop thing, Rabub. And then we can go over and like finish off chapter 5 and stuff. Like I still have to figure out like slapping together the thumbnail. Maybe I'll slap it up by like Friday properly. But yeah, make sure you got your tissues with you. What you mean, because it's the freaking thingamabob where it gets real emotional and stuff. I gotta follow the advice of like the frequently bought together on Amazon Xenoblade 3 box of tissues. I've seen that kind of meme before for what's it, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers titles, where it's like frequently bought together Explorers of Sky box of tissues. But yeah, also right after freaking Eagle says Splooge, Guzma immediately drops 5 gifted subs. Just 5 gift subs down to go get some tissues. I don't know if I have tissues around here. I don't even know, but I appreciate the 5 gifted subs, Guzma, you crazy man. Welcome in /back to Team Enharmonic, Velstrio, Silver, Calicoins, Silver. Wait, I think that's a Silver that actually won the Fragapalooza Smash Ultimate Tournament this year. Munda TM and Azzy. Hope you all enjoyed the emotes and the sub badge. I think the only time that Silver's ever been on this stream has been for a Smash tournament, I think. How do I get up to that supply thing? I just want to get over there. Nah, I'm sure it'll be a-okay there. We shall see. You won't even be able to see what I'm up to, I guess, because, you know, camera off during cutscenes, but you'll certainly see afterwards and stuff. Will be the case. Moving it back. But yeah, I can have a look-see around. I used to keep paper towels on the shelf, but I don't anymore. Not anymore is the case, but I do very much appreciate the 5 gifted subs, you crazy, crazy bad. Also, I hope that the new job coming up here is gonna go well and stuff. We shall see. We shall see here. I mean, it's only like partway through the story. It can't get too I mean, chapter 7 of Xenoblade 2 got pretty crazy. Whoa. Is it like raining? Is it a... It's not a sand rain. It's rain. I think there. So yeah, I guess there were some emotional parts during the other Xenoblade games. You may think you're a man. But that'll be the true test there, huh? Will be the case. Alright, let's yoink the thingamabobs. Also, I did actually take the time to Google how you do every hero's ascension quest. Get them all to level 20. I will certainly keep it in mind there. And what I found out is apparently a lot of the characters' hero quests, like since a lot of them are commanders of like their respective colonies and stuff, apparently a lot of them are just tied to like do several quests around their colony and then you can do their ascension quest, is the way with a lot of them. I also found while I was exploring around, there's a lot of these freaking holes, like those perfect holes that have been blown in the ground by like the weird sent to another dimension kind of weird thing. So there have been a few of those I've seen around in different areas as I've been exploring and stuff. I will definitely keep it in mind there then. We'll definitely keep it in mind. But yeah, so apparently a lot of Ascension quests are technically available right now. I just have to go around, you know, freaking... Yeah, this is a side quest thing. Do I want to save it for later then? Maybe I'll... you know what? I'll start this and then maybe do the Hulk thing. The... whatever it's called. The Feronis Hulk thingamabob. And then we can continue with the story. Okay, do your thing. So you finish, the sooner we go home. There's nothing stopping you from helping too, Captain. Oh, is that what you want? Is that what I give you strength? You're a 10th termer for spark's sakes. How can you be so... Hey, what's going on? We were looking to pick up the supply drop. Looks like you beat us to it. Oh, we knew it'd fall here. My iris gives good forecasts on pretty much anything. You know, like meeting you again here like this. It was meant to be. Excuse me. You need to have a handle on what each colony has in its possession and what it's requested from the castle. Take into account how hot the fighting is in each region. Learn the lay of the land and you can infer the good drop-off points. You're very well informed. Our intelligence is unmatched. I find that somewhat hard to believe. Looks like we got ourselves a doubter. You'll come around, Scruff. Scruff. We got a few other drop-off points on our radar. At 3 Heroes Peak and Namba Mound. Pick your poison. Why the snuff do we have to go around running your errands for? It's tempting. I'd planned to verify the accuracy of calling Iota's information anyway. Are you out of your mind? Hey, we're not strapped for resources. Just bring back what you find to the colony and that'll be swell. As you can see, he's lacking motivation at the moment. Pissing about like this is a 10th termer. He's setting a terrible example to the new recruits. Hey, if ever there was a better time for me to piss about, it's now. It just clicked one day. Suddenly started wondering if this is really how I want to go out, you know? I see. I don't know, challenges potential? Are you sort of challenging your potential? Bingo, you get me, Mio. Are you free later? We should talk more, one-on-one. Too bad you aren't free later, Captain, because you're busy, aren't you? Caspar. Right in the gut. Oh, just like 3 houses, we have another punching Caspar. 3 houses, 3 hopes. Yes, slowly zoom in a smidge. Oh, what is this? Freaking Legends Arceus cutting over the grass not existing for a frame and then loading into existence? At least it's just the grass and not like freaking half the environment like Legends Arceus, you know? They really landed at the drop points. We'll report to Colony Iota when we're done. Apologies for everything. Thanks for this. Okay. Finite time. Okay.
Oh, so
Well.
that's how they're doing.
Yeah, that's how they're doing, I guess. And I can't say I have, I'm sorry to say. Can't say so. There is a container over there. I've been getting like containers all around and stuff as well. It's been the case. So there's that. Just 17-year-old filmmaker, huh? That was pretty impressive there, I do have to say. That's pretty impressive. I'll go open this and then I'll go do that like camp thingamabob. Is it? Are you sure about that? Oh, I guess because the time is like 7 is what it just rolled over to. Gotcha, that's where that dialogue came from. Like, I'm familiar-ish with the idea, but just not, you know, people making content on it is all.
What are you hiding?
Is all that's going on there. Yoink. Let's do this thingamabob here. I'm still gonna stick true to, like, when you say that's gonna be, you know, emotional and stuff, I still stick true to what I was talking about last stream, where there'll be like some bit with Mio that's like the SpongeBob movie where it's like the characters are gonzo but get pranked, they're actually not. But chapter 5 is probably a bit soon for that, so I imagine it wouldn't happen in chapter 5. Most likely not. I believe it there. There was something else I was going to talk about, but I honestly forgot what it is. I'm going to be quite honest with you. What was it I was just talking about before that container? It was something literally right before dealing with that container there, and then I completely forgot what it was. So how many Dudos are there to fight here? I'm just gonna like auto battle. Look how over leveled we are. But yeah, well, okay, let's maybe focus over here for now. That's what we should probably do. So yeah, I guess I can talk about like stuff going on over the weekend. Did I mention during the previous stream some of the wacky shenanigans that happened with the boating and stuff? So my friend and I that had gone out to the lake cabin there. I guess I'll stick in auto battle for now. Now there's 2 targets, and I can bring this guy in like a little bit later. On the Friday night, we were down at the lakefront, seeing if there was a fire, because we weren't sure if there was a fire ban. We thought we smelled fire, so we went down to see if someone had a campfire going. But there wasn't one going, and, you know, just decided to chill out on the boat, like, on the pier for a little while, essentially. Bam! Get conquered, nerd. And then all of a sudden, this group of fellas winds up jumping off the pier at, like, midnight at that hour. And, I kind of spooked them with the boat horn when they didn't realize we were there, since, you know, it was kind of pitch black and stuff, so I got a little bit of a jump scare with the boat horn. And one thing led to another, and that's the group that I wound up taking out tubing the other day, was the thing. So, you know, my family has a pontoon boat, so a pontoon, it's like a living room on the water, so it's pretty spacious, but it doesn't go very fast. It's about space rather than speed. So, you know, when you've got several people on the boat and are, you know, pulling several people behind on a tube, it's only going like 10 miles per hour. However, that translates to kilometers. It listed in miles for some reason. The weird American units. So, like, if I wanted to really try to fling them off that tube, I had to get pretty creative. And by that, I mean do like really sharp turns so that you know, let the rope connected to the tube like pretty loose, and then once it starts pulling tight again, it you know, it like really quickly accelerates. So while you can't get all that much speed, you can get some pretty wicked acceleration for like a workaround to get some intensity. Is the case. So they were having a lot of fun with that the other day. Some of them it seemed like most of them were around the age of, you know, wrapping up high school, stuff like that. And, you know, at one point they were asking what kind of stuff I do. And I was talking about, like, oh, I'm in university, and, you know, I'm also working for the university job-wise, and I'm also working on, like, my channel stuff here. And they were like, oh, how many subscribers do you have? And I was like, oh, there's 17,000. And they were like, what? That's crazy. You're, like, a famous YouTuber. I was like, no, I'm not. That's not how that works. They're like, but you have 17,000 people watching your stuff, and I was like, yeah, that's not quite how that works, but but yeah, I think it's interesting how among like teenagers to young adults. If you say that you're a YouTuber and have like a decent following, you've just like immediately got cool guy status, you know? It's kind of the thing. Anyway, I just found that kind of funny. I just found that kind of funny there. Yeah, I'm just gonna be auto battling it here because I'm lazy and I just wanted to like chat a little bit. Was the case. But yeah, going out of town for this this gathering for my grandma's 90th today was certainly interesting. We like I was mentioning before, there was about like 50-ish people. I did not know most of them. Some of them looked like faintly familiar. Most of them were like friends and such of the family rather than being immediate family. Like obviously everyone there that was like immediate family I obviously recognize and stuff. But you know, most of the people there I didn't quite recognize. Was an interesting group. There was nobody around my age there that I could talk to. Everyone no one quite of my age. Was big sad. So I was just kind of chilling on the outskirts, just kind of watching, you know, talk with family here and there sometimes. And my cousins there that have worked on old vehicles before. Sounds like I'll be able to get some advice from them when it comes to working on my old vehicle in the back, that 52 Fargo is the case. And one who works at a Cal Tire, I'll be able to, you know, take the tires to him and see about getting them replaced there. Hello, J-Dog. How's it going today? Hellos. All right, let's yoink the things here. So at some point, we're gonna take the tires off of that truck. The plan right now is to get it washed, like give it a really good scrubbing, cleaning. Because for whatever reason, our nearby tree, like, got a whole bunch of sappy stuff all over it. It's never done this weird sappy thing before. Maybe it's because we got an arborist this year to trim it and it made it wind up making all this sap stuff. The fence is all sticky, my truck is all sticky. It's all freaking weird and stuff. So I don't know what the heck is going on with that. So we're gonna give it a good cleaning. And we're gonna get it towed over to my cousin's place. And we're gonna take the tires off and see about fixing the brakes. And we'll probably leave the tires off for a little while. And then we can take the tires over to my cousin and see about getting them replaced. Is the thing. Got what finished the truck? It's gonna take like at least 3 years before it's finished, if that's what you mean. But yeah, going good. Just beat the game last night finally. Oh, just nice. Still seems like everyone's ahead of me. I'm doing pretty all right. I was just talking about like the craziness of the weekend here. What was the case? Verona's Hulk rebooted. Sweet. All right, neato. So yeah, I'll take it to him and he'll, you know, see roughly what the size is and we'll get, you know, something close to it set up and stuff. He was telling me that if I do want to do like something fancy down the line, like if I want to get like white wall tires or something like that, apparently there's only one company left in Canada that still makes white wall tires, he was telling me today, and apparently they're like $500 each. So it was like, oh yeah, I'll just get like regular tire replacements for now. You know, just whatever works so it can be on the road. And if I feel like being fancier later, when my wallet's feeling a little bit better, then maybe I'll think about getting fancier later, but not right now. You know, sure, I haven't used a fabricator in forever. Let's do it, I guess. so yeah, there was that. So I'll get some tires through him and stuff. Yeah, missed the beginning part. You were AFK, just trying to follow along with what you were talking about, going with it. Gotcha. Yeah, the restoration process is probably gonna take several years. Will be the case, but actually getting it on the road and legally drivable, we should be able to have it like at the ready by the time the snow melts. Like, snow's not even on the ground right now, but you know, the snow will be melted again by like March-ish, April-ish next year. So I'm hoping that I can start driving around then, keeping clean. And because there isn't a massive ton of things that we need to do to like get it legally drivable. It's gonna take a long time to get it to be like fully restored, but getting it legally drivable, we just need to get the brakes fixed, which we technically only need to replace one of the brake hoses, but we might replace all of them anyway, just because we have all the hoses to do that. Hi, you moved closer. Might replace the master cylinder to be safe on that front as well, though might not be necessary. The current one might actually be fine. Need to make sure that the signal and brake lights work, which they might already do. You know, oh yeah, every single, like without a doubt, this is the land of Canada here. It's gonna get like 30, 40 below in the deep winter. You're gonna have to come outside from like work or school, come up to your car, pull out the scraper or shovel from your car, dig your car out a little bit, scrape all the ice off the windows. That's just life here. That's just the normal way that life is here. You know, that's just normal each winter. But yeah, so need to replace the brakes, maybe the master cylinder. The signal and brake lights might already work, but we'll just make sure. we got what else have we got to do? We got to replace the windows because they're all cracked, and we're gonna have to get those like specially made because those kinds of things aren't made anymore. Then get it like licensed and registered, get new tires for it, which I'll do through my cousin. I think it should be legally drivable. So I'm hoping to have it on the road and be driving it starting next year so I can start like getting practice with, you know, an early 50s antique truck so that I can, you know, get accustomed to that style of driving, you know. So yeah, that's the hope, is to get it on the road by next season, but getting it fully restored is probably going to take several years. And a lot of money, you know, especially if I do decide to do like fancy things down the line, like white wall tires. It's like, oh yeah, that's pricey, huh? But yeah, hopefully soon you can start Superstar Saga issue because Paper Jam's incredibly long and boring. You don't like it? And didn't you already do Superstar Saga? Could have sworn. But yeah, I wish it snowed here so freaking hot. And we get hurricanes almost every year. Apparently, we just entered hurricane season 2. I do hope that, you know, nothing crazy happens there during that. I do hope. Yeah, come take some of our snow or something. Hi, do you have a second? Sure, Rolo, I have plenty of seconds. Maybe friends ask about stone? Yeah, actually. How did you know? Shirolo is very brilliant up on genius level powers of deduction. On this point, Pororo extremely dunderhead. It'd take immense training to become grace like Shirolo. So, the stone? Oh yes, this for you. Sweet. Looking forward to seeing friends again.
We made some new friends.
But yeah, we're getting rain here almost every single day since early July. Jeez, so a whole lot of rain there in that case. I mean, I guess it makes sense being so close to the ocean and stuff, in case anyone actually wants to read that there. But yeah, since we're hoping to have that on the road by next year, if you did come for like a future Fragapalooza, Guzma, maybe I'd be able to freaking give you a lift in an antique truck. That'd be cool, you know? That'd be neato, but we'll see how things work out. So I'm partners in time, and when you started, we're planning on doing the whole series, so you just said that you'll lose Superstar Saga last. So wound up being a kind of weird order then, in that case. So yeah, that was the status with the truck. There's also, I've kind of been waiting on washing the truck until I can do it, like, with my little cousins as well. Oh my goodness, look at that! You know? Well, I'm sure, you know, hopefully it'll be reliable. Right now, it's just not legal to drive, so just gotta, like, fulfill the requirements that make it legal and stuff. It's essentially what we gotta do right now. But yeah, I've been waiting on, like, getting it moved over to my cousin's place until my little cousins are back, because I figured, like, I can wash it with them and stuff is what I can do. And that's also kind of been the, whoops, I still have an IOU for Mortis on a copy of Xenoblade 3. I still have both my copies of Xenoblade 3 back there. Well, my empty case for one of them, because it's currently in my Switch. And the other, like, sealed one that I have as an IOU on Mortis. And the reason that it still hasn't been sent out is because my, little cousins have been, like, out on vacation, and I kind of wanted to ask them if I could get, like, some stuff 3D printed to, like, include in said package, because, like, you got some 3D printed things, Guzma, and I thought it might be fun to, like, include some 3D printed things on that as well. So, on the topic of Xenoblade 3 and things I have to do, I still have, like, the task of shipping out a copy of Xenoblade 3, and the reason why I haven't done it is because I've been, waiting to ask, like, hey, can I get some things 3D printed, maybe? Include, because that sounds cool. I don't know if I need to do this, but, you know.
Soldier's duty.
Oh, also, I just now read that as rideable when I read it as reliable before. Whoops. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's technically rideable now. It's just not legal, and it also can't stop, is the thing. It can go, but it can't stop. That'll hopefully change, like, very soon here. We shall see here. Sure did already have some of it up on your wall. Nice, nice. So you're able to figure out how to mount it there. Also, as I was exploring around, like, you know, while riding today, as a passenger, I was exploring around, and I got a few new topics of conversation around Colony 9. I believe most of these were from. But let's just see all the topics of conversation I got.
Can we talk?
Phew. Man, there's nothing better than kicking back and taking a load off. Get my kit all nice and clean. Best feeling in the world, bar none. I totally agree. All the filth we pick up on the road really wears you down. Especially the sandstorms in Danik Desert. They're just too much. Yeah, huh. All that stuff doesn't bother me one bit. Riku also unbothered. No way, really? Nopon not big on baths to begin with. I guess that tracks, but Riku and Manana still always look pretty clean, I thought. Riku maintains strict standard of hygiene, is good manners in polite society. Indeedly doodle is question of etiquette. That said, some Nuppon can go a whole 1 week without bath. Ew. Yeah, that's just mingin. Riku, note that lands also only take bath approximately 1 time in a week. No! Oi, don't lie about me, furball. So it doesn't bother me, not that I never bathe. The cheek. Lan's always getting picked on, huh? But yeah, I gotta be real quick for you guys to show us about the night over. Alrighty. Yeah, that's good to hear there.
Everyone,
Let's
a moment of your time.
Moment of your time. Hey, Tyon, can I just say, your blade's awesome. Oh yeah, it's nifty as all spark. I do love how, you know, spark and snuff are the words that the writers of this game decide to use as basically the stand-in for fuck, you know? So, so when I envision it in my mind as the stand-in for that and see, you know, lines like that, it just kind of, I don't know, makes me giggle. Don't ambush me with your praise, please. You're making me queasy. If you use enough of the Mondo, can you get them to carry heavy stuff for you? Since they're so tiny, can you use them to spy on enemies without them knowing? Oh, now we're dreaming big. With enough Mondo, there's nothing we can't do, I bet. Now you're letting your minds run away with you. There are limits to how many Mondo I can control, and to the range. Oh, for real? Well, that's a shame. Yeah, bit of an anticlimax. Aw, I'm feeling let down somehow. That said, nothing is impossible. When I truly apply myself, the Mondo's capabilities are limitless. Nice one, Tyon. I knew you had it in you, my guy. You're the best, Tyon, my hero. Yeah, just leave it to me. Is he? Okay. He knows they won't let him take this back, doesn't he? Well, I've probably gotten a decent bit of bonus experience from exploring around as well. Like, I don't want to use it, but back when we were in Colony 9, those bandits sure made our lives pretty miserable. Also, I wish I could level down before beating the game, but alas. What? Why? They're such little cutie wooties. Cutie wooties? We're the ones holding giant weapons in their tails. Even those, I ask. Yeah, okay, those are scary. We've once had to push through whole bevies of them to get back to the colony from Xiana Plains. Oh yeah, I remember that. Not gonna lie, I don't miss it. Am I remembering right that it started because Fox tried starting a fight with their Bunnet leader or something? Oh, like they came for revenge? Bunnets do tend toward collective behavior. Moreover, the ones holding weapons are known to be aggressive. When 100 or more of the snuffers come at you at once, it ain't fun. Again, when you know what that's a stand-in for, it becomes more funny. It's not like the meat is any good either. So, when fighting Bunnets, keep an eye on their numbers. Noted. Good talk, guys. More bonus EXP. The textbook. There was some people in Colony 9 talk about like some book of some sort, I think. Boy, Tyon, you've been keeping up with your Agnes textbook reading, right? Isn't that a bit pointless now? I mean, since we're all on the same side and all that. Here's the thing. Before we became Ouroboros, I believed implicitly that every word in there was correct and accurate. That if I practiced what it taught, all would turn out to the benefit of my colony and my queen. But now I know, as do we all, that it was no more than a Mobius deception. Right, so why I say more time on it? Because if you think about it, the textbooks contain information advantageous to the Mobius. Do you see what I'm saying? If I can reverse engineer and analyze this advantageous information, I can find out about their real goals and intentions. Whoa, so you're reading them to, like, learn more about your enemy. Information forms the basis of strategy. That's elementary tactician know-how. But it's also not like everything in there is backwards nonsense either. Consider the case of Colony 9's fields, for instance. So we can't blindly trust what we read. We have to sort through the information and make our own minds up. I'm glad you're so quick on the uptake. Yeah, if only, if only more people looked at, let's just say certain texts that people take very seriously with a little bit more of a lens of scrutiny and thinking, huh, I wonder why it was written this way instead of just taking everything as like, yep, that's absolutely exactly the way that is. But that's neither here nor there.
Let's bounce.
That's, I think it's sort of a discussion that we've had during Xenoblade X before. So, yeah, I think we're probably just gonna go over to like the, wait, what is this? The missing squad. What's this one? Finite time. What's this one? Serene Melody. I think we'll just go to chapter 5 now, is what we'll do. So, look at all the guest characters we still have. Like, my good gracious. That's the, that's all 6 of the Ouroboros candidates then, right? in that case. We used to have like 7 guest characters when we were doing a uni side story too. All right, now I know I can toggle info and then do that. Yeah, so we can rest at this camp, and then we'll do chapter 5 tonight, and it'll be great, and we'll start chapter 6. Oh, I remember that. I just now remember what I was saying. Fiance says hi. I say hi back. I appreciate it there. Well, now I'm gonna wait before I rest at the camp because I remember what I was gonna say. It had to do with like the hero ascension quests. So apparently a lot of them are available right now if I do take the time to like do a bunch of side quests for their respective colonies. But some of them have like story prerequisites. Like apparently a lot of them suddenly become available after you start chapter 6. And apparently, basically all of them should be available after you start chapter 7. Apparently, it's sometime in chapter 7 that you get Noah's ascension quest to get like sword fighter up to level 20, and it's apparently one that's important to the story. And I think from what I was reading online, once you've done Noah's ascension quest, then all the other ascension quests should be available around the world in one way or another. Some are available in chapter 5. It sounded like most of them were available starting chapter 6, and the last several were available starting like chapter 7 after either Mio's side story or Noah's side story. One of the two there. So we're gonna finish this off and move into chapter 6, and then during chapter 6 I might start side questing around it a little bit more and trying to do like some ascension quests and stuff. Maybe. We'll see how I'm feeling if I just want to commit to this story. We shall see. Says you're not ready for the ending of chapter 5 too, unless you're actually Giga Chad himself or something. I'm just ready with like the emotional stuff there. I mean, I've played me all the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games. I've played me Tales of Arise. I've played me Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Does Xenoblade 1 have any particularly sad moments? I played Xenoblade X with that one time that they said that they were gonna like cook Tatsu, and it was such a emotional moment, you know? What other things? I mean, Tales of Arise made me emotional at times. I don't think that actually made me cry. I think I haven't actually cried like because of a video game like since becoming a content creator, because it's like a very different approach that I have to it when I'm covering it as like a series and not just, you know, playing it purely for like my own enjoyment, and that's it. It becomes like a mix of both worlds. So we shall see there. What other emotional games have I played? I feel like I haven't played like truly really emotional games in a while. Which time did it make you emotional? The freaking World 5, whatever the place was called, boss fight. When you're going up against the freaking Shion that's gone like all crazy and stuff and is, you know, attacking with all the purple thorn magic and stuff, and Alphen's like assuring her that he's gonna be there for you and not just gonna leave her and stuff like that. That thingamabob. The thing that spurred on like an hour-ish long discussion after the boss, you know? That thingamabob.
Let's rest and heal up.
Aww! Oh, it's so cute. Anyway, I thought it might be an immediate cutscene there. I guess it's when we rest. I do love like the animations at these campsites. It really is great. I will save here, and I will start like the final bit for you know, for chapter 5 here and stuff. Part was sad. I think if anything is what really made you cry, the ending was really good as well. And I did really like the you know, the kind of connection between Alphen and Volron. How Volron was kind of like the path that Alphen could have taken if his life took him a different direction, you know? And that kind of makes me wonder if that's what this game is gonna do with, like, Noah and N. Is if Noah and N is gonna be similar to, like, Alphen and Volron, in the sense that Console N is just, like, kind of a way that we can see this is another way that Noah's life could have taken him, you know? Also, one of the things that we did out of town this weekend is because we, you know, since that's, like, the lake home that we only like spend weekends at here and there, and you know, otherwise there's nobody there, we decided to set up some cameras there this past weekend, and it keeps on giving me alerts of motion when I think it's just like bugs flying by. So I don't know how much I can adjust the sensitivity, but my watch is like constantly notifying me about like movement being detected out there and stuff, when I think it's literally just like bugs going by and stuff. But yeah, yeah, absolutely way too many parallels, like holy crap. Wait, between like Alphen and Volron, I was thinking the two worlds thing, like God, oh, like when it comes to the parallels in this game and stuff. Yeah, I do wonder if the situation with Noah and N is gonna be like, you know, Alphen and Volron. Maybe. All right, let's rest.
Oh, I'm dead on my feet.